Dex, how's the mission going?
I mean, it's going, but this room is not what I expected.
Well, there's something I haven't yet told you. When we sent you back in time, we created a fork. In order to stabilize the timelines, you'll have to keep up appearances as a content creator. In this other timeline, we've sent a mind hack to convince you thugs, / having this click, to adopt your name as a content creator. Dexilic. This is to further similarize these alternate realities. We've downloaded a few of his memories, so you should be able to access them when you arrive. And Dex, try and be mindful of your sanity. Commander, signing off.
I didn't think this would hurt so much.
What's up, YouTube? Okay, so Apex is rolling out a new matchmaking system in 2023. Now, they talk about their old matchmaking system and how that worked, and then they give us some details about the new one. So their old one, when they looked at player skill, they looked at it two ways. When they could definitively say that this person is better than that person, they use what's called a continuous Gaussian distribution model. Other way is a discrete bucket model, but that was used when they couldn't really determine easily or definitively that somebody was in this skill level. So it's kind of like a wider array of like, let's just dump all these things in a bucket and just put them here. You know, it's kind of like when you have chargers that are all like USB type C, but you don't know the device it actually belongs to, but you know it's a USB type C, you put it in the USB type C bucket. It's kind of like that. They also talk about, okay, we also have a way, we have to group teams, right? And there are different ways of grouping teams, and depending on the mode, they will group teams differently. The way that they group teams currently is they either say, okay, well, what we're gonna do, let's say we're in pubs, we will take somebody of a high skill level, somebody of a medium skill level, somebody of a low skill level, and see how that team efficiency or efficacy works. And the other way that they look at teams, balancing teams and putting together teams, is like, okay, well, what if we group people together who are of the same level? Like, is that better? Like, I guess to create more synergy, right? So if you have a lot of really good people, they should be playing together. If you have a lot of really bad people, then they should be playing together. So these are the different ways that they look at building teams. They also look at, okay, well, let's say you're a solo, you might not play as good or as well as a team that is coming in as a duo or a trio. And so that factors into it. One of the main problems that they bring up is that they use different systems for different modes. And it can be kind of confusing, right? Because depending on the mode, they will play differently. So like you will play differently in ranked than you will play in pubs. And so that factors into when they're trying to decide like, okay, what your skill level is. I'm not the best at explaining this, but I'm going to keep going. Anyway, so with the new skill system, they're going to use one skill system. And the way that it's going to work is that instead of not knowing what your skill level is and then putting you in a bucket, they're going to actually determine. It seems like they're going to have a very they're going to know definitively like, hey, this person is better than that person. They show a little graph there to explain a little bit better. And they're going to be using that discrete bucket model across all modes. And it's going to be more granular. Also, they're going to have a separate bucket specifically for new players, which I think is a really good idea because obviously new players are not going to be even close to people who played in like season 2 and are still playing. You know, they shouldn't even be in the same realm. That's just totally fucked up. It's good for them. What I appreciate the most about this is that Apex is very, very transparent about what they're doing. I know it's taken a while. I know people have gripes with them, but in compared to something like Blizzard with their fucking Overwatch bullshit where it's just like so ridiculous, you don't know what's going on. They explain it, but it still feels kind of weird. I like that companies are coming out and just telling us like, hey, this is what it is. We're going to be changing up this system. We're going to try to make it more fair. And Apex also seems to be trying at least to listen to the players in some capacity. I know that they can be silent, but at least when they do release something, it's something that matters, right? They recently did change the ranking system entirely, I believe, like within like a few seasons ago. I don't remember because I'm not constantly playing Apex. This is the kind of transparency that I think we need and we should definitely reward people for when they do it. Now, I know there's a lot of problems with Apex that I'm not even going to get into, but in terms of saying like, hey, this is how our system used to work, this is how it works now, I think it's definitely a good step in the right direction, not just for them, not just for Apex, but for the industry in general. Let me know what you think about this new system. Do you think it's going to actually lead to faster development time, better matchmaking overall? If not, if so, why not? Why so? What are some of the things that you're struggling with in Apex right now in terms of matchmaking? Is it too sweaty? Are you excited for this new update? Let me know in the comments. And if you did enjoy this video, if you had fun, make sure to follow, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And I hope I gave a little bit of insight, a little bit of a better summary than just a quick 2 sentences on a Reddit post. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate it. Much love and enjoy your fucking Apex games. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.